Hey, Chris. I'm in two lives. Oh, you in two lives. The Zoom call and mine. I wasn't gonna go live today. I just randomly was like, let me go on live for just a minute. Last minute. Hey, Alicia. Yeah, that's what Chris was just saying, that they have a Zoom call tonight. I think it's on right now because he said that he's in it. So you should be able to get the link from the UBC community to join it. I don't know when it started. I just got on here. I haven't even been on here 5 minutes. I wasn't gonna come on tonight, and then at the last minute I was like, let me just get on here for a minute. Yeah, I just randomly got on. I'm not even gonna stay on live long tonight, probably. Yeah, I said I was gonna come tomorrow, and I'm back already today. Hey Sam, Trelawney, I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, I just got on here, y'all, randomly, not even 5 minutes ago. Yes, hump day. It's definitely hump day. Losing sleep. Look, I feel you. I think me too. I'll be definitely losing sleep because I'm always doing something. Always. What should I post on my other account? My wealth. Wealth. So you doing the how to make money online niche, right? That's good. A lot of questions be asked, and you probably get the answer, right? It depends. So you can post. Are you? It's a new page, right, Sam? The wealth. Remember what I said? Like if y'all start new and it's faceless, like look at follow other people. Like after you create your Instagram account, if you faceless and you have the bio set up, everything set up, start following other people that's doing the same niche. Yeah. So start following other people doing the same thing and then kind of look at the post that they started with. It's going to be the best way for me to explain it. So like your first post, few posts is just going to be pretty much you coming on, you may introduce yourself, say your name, or you maybe not say your name, you can say where you're from, and then you may do a post about why you started digital marketing, and then you're going to want to just talk about like all the pros of digital marketing. So stuff like that in the beginning. And then for the people who got UBC already, you can actually use testimonials from UBC. Like even though you may not have made money yet, there's testimonials that are in the course that they tell you you can use. Like you can use the screenshots that are public to show how UBC is helping other people, if that makes sense. Oh, always yawning. It's going good, Trelawney. I just be busy all the time. I'm always in front of a screen, seems like. Okay, I'm gonna go follow you. Faceless Digital Bank. I like that. That's a good name. I like that name. Where your is your logo white? Why you don't got no logo? You gotta put a. I hope is that your page with the white picture? You gotta put a logo of. Is that you though? Okay. Yeah. So do your logo. Make it in Canva. It don't gotta be extravagant. You can use the initials of your name. You can do FDB and just make some kind of logo. No, you did good. Your bio good, but you ain't got no link in there yet. But it's a start. I've tried to if they give me their name. Like if I know it's somebody from here and they tell me, I will. But sometimes I don't know. So like if people on here talking to me, I've had people on here talk to me and then they come on my Instagram and hit me in my DM, but they don't tell me that they from YouTube. I don't know because the names y'all have different names, so I don't know. But if I know it is, I'll follow back. Like I would have never known this page was his page until he told me. I want to know how real can I be with my audience. I want to use words like bro. So yeah, be you. Right, be you. So you don't want to be too unprofessional, but you don't want to just be professional because that's the thing. That's how you're gonna like blend in with everybody else. So the key to this is to be relatable, be you, be personable, be memorable. So be you. If using bro is something you do, there's nothing wrong with that. Be you. There's a way to use bro and still be professional. I haven't posted for quite some time. Not necessarily, but you may have to. It just depends. Since you never really did anything, I mean, you could possibly continue on that page and then kind of see how it go. And if it don't go nowhere, you may have to just start over. But if you never started like posting off topic, it's possible you can just keep that page. But once you start, you wanna keep going and be consistent. You can't like start a week and then take a break. Start a week, take a break, because it's not gonna work like that. But you may be able to keep the page. How do you show that it's actually a real person behind a page? You gotta build trust. You got the answer right there. You gotta make people feel like they can trust you. Like, I know it's hard because it's if you're on a faceless page, but you gotta just show up in your stories, show up in the reels, be you, be unique. Like, talk. Try not to like. That's why I say don't copy other people's stuff, because when you start copying, you're not being you. You can use them for inspiration, but you wanna kind of write your captions how you talk, if that makes sense, but still be professional. I started out doing that. I was all robotic, just writing my captions, looking like, just a regular old, just trying to do a textbook. And then I realized when I started actually writing, like what I was thinking, instead of trying to get copy and paste from Chat GPT, I started writing what I was thinking. And when I started writing it that way, it came out less robotic, because I was writing my thoughts, if that makes sense. Right. Start again. You have to. I told y'all. I don't know if it was y'all group, but when I started this. I started on a whole different page, y'all. I abandoned that page. So when I first started, I had a whole different logo. I had a whole different name, a whole different color scheme, and for some reason, it just didn't sit right with me. My page was growing, but it's just something was off about the page. I just felt it. Like I just felt like I needed to like abandon the page and restart. And I literally abandoned the page. I didn't delete it. It's still up, but I don't go to it no more. And I started all the way over. New logo, new name, new bio, new everything. And sometimes you got to start again. Yeah, but you just want to be relatable. Talk kind of how you would talk to a regular person. If you use particular words, use them. Like on my page, my emojis, I'll use pink everything. So even in my captions, you may see like pink hearts. That's all a part of my personality. So even down to the emojis you use, you just want to try to build a brand and like remain consistent on like your personal style, if that makes sense. The best that you can. And you want to talk about like your struggles. So if you struggling with something or you feel some type of way that day, or you want to be real about it. So that's how you gonna be relatable, because I guarantee somebody else feel the same way. But every time you post, if you come on there just giving the same generic information or not really posting nothing personable, then you never gonna build trust. I mean, in my face. What you mean? I don't know. I need to know to show everything on YouTube, correct? What you mean? Not if you faceless. People do faceless on YouTube. If you're not faceless, then yeah, you're gonna show your face. But if you wanna post like shorts that kind of look like the reels, you can do that without showing your face. Hey, Amarion. She got a man, bro. Y'all crazy. Hi, Irene. Y'all funny. Y'all are funny. I'm over here trying to make a he laughing. I'm over here trying to make a logo for this community that I'm trying to build on school. I thought I knew something. Right. See? Chris know what's up. You thought you knew something, Chris, till you got that course right. That's what I thought too. I thought I knew everything, and I was sadly mistaken. Hey, Eden. So unprofessional. Let me see. I'm having trouble editing my thing. Yeah, you definitely overthinking. If it's a done for you product, you overthinking it. So if you bought a product that's able to be resold, it's a PLR product, right? Meaning you can edit and resell it as your own. If it's that kind of product, get that product, put it in Canva, save it, and change the colors, girl. Change the font if you want to, like the text. You definitely want to change the cover. You don't want your product to come out looking with the same cover as somebody else. And change the name of it. Switch the name, make the cover look different, like put a different style, a different color on it, a different picture. And that's it. And take out anything that they have in it that like has their name on it or something like that. And set it up in your store. Like don't overthink it. You don't have to change none of the information in it if you don't want to, but you do have to change the name of it and the title and the way the whole front page looks. I sell the course UBC, and I sell DBA Academy, Digital Boss Academy, Faceless Beginners Plan, and a planner. Oh, and the PLR project. These YouTube videos don't even. Right. Like I can only when you hear people ask me, how do you be relatable? How do you build a brand? I can only explain it so much because it's hard for me to explain it. The course can explain it, but it's just hard for me to explain it. Right. I try to do the best I can with explaining like building a brand. He's looking like who she's talking to. Eden. Okay, thank you. No, you don't have to change the whole thing, but like I said before, you gotta make sure it's PLR. It does have PLR, right? As long as it's a PLR product, you don't have to change the information inside of it, but you do have to change the way it looks. So switch up the colors, make the colors match your brand. Change the title and make it look like, make it fit your brand or like whatever your style gonna be. As long as it's PLR, you don't have to change any information inside of it. You can add to it or even delete some stuff if you want to. It's up to you. Hi, Rashana. Is it Rashana? What do you think of Simply Passive? I don't have it, so I don't think nothing of it. It ain't UBC, but I don't have it. I only hear stuff about it, but in my opinion, UBC is the best course because it's the only course that's going to teach you how to sell and how to attract your ideal client without actually selling to them. Hey, Stephanie. Right, yeah, the branding part is not really hard. It's just hard for me to explain it. But in UBC, they got a whole, like Chris said, they got a whole module dedicated to branding and what branding is all about and how to like create your own personal brand. Yes, it's PLR about UBC and okay. And okay. Thank you for watching. Okay, you're welcome. I'm glad I'm able to help. But yes, if it's PLR, don't overthink that, girl. That's the whole point of buying a done for you product, so you ain't gotta do no work. Honestly, change the colors of that course, change the title, change the cover, and put that course in your store, and it's yours now. And it has a new name. Yeah, kind of, Sam. Eye catching. It just depends, because a lot of people use neutral. A lot of girls do neutral. They do like black, whites, tans, browns. It's real popular to do that neutral, but I couldn't do neutral because I would not be being true to myself. I like neutral stuff in my house, my furniture, as y'all can see, my neutral, but I'm a pink purple girl, so I went with what matches me. But yeah, eye catching colors that you don't really see. Like this one girl has yellow, and every time I see her page, it stands out because you don't see people do yellow a lot. Oh, I said it right? Okay. Yeah, you want a clean aesthetic page. That's true. Like you want it to look cohesive. You don't want it to be messy. And it can be a nice page with a lot of good information, y'all. And if somebody go to that page, I'm guilty of it. That's how I know. If I go to that page and the first thing I see is this stuff everywhere, I instantly click off. I'm not following you. Bye. And it's nothing against. It's just it's not easy on the eyes. Okay, yes, Rashana, just let me know. Yeah, so if your target audience gonna be men, you want to target it to men. So you have to figure out your target audience. So you gotta. I need to add that to my store. There's like this little workbook thing. It's in one of my. I gotta find it, y'all. I got so many. I got so many PLR products. It's ridiculous. Like not for sale, but I have access to them. But I don't look at them because there's so many of them. I'm talking about over 200. So I can probably create like a whole bunch of stuff like with those products. But I came across something in there where it's like a workbook that helps you define your target audience. It's like a questionnaire where you answer all these specific questions and then at the end, you know exactly who you targeting. I need to add it like to my store for free. But yeah, you gotta determine that. And you wanna know your target person down all the way down to everything from age range, men or women, or both, occupation, how much money they make, uh, demographic, color. Like you want to know everything about the person that you're talking to. So that way, when you do content, you talking specifically to a certain group of people. Yeah, my page is targeted towards moms or like women. Really, I'm targeting like 9 to 5 women. You don't even have to be a mom. If you work a 9 to 5 and you tired of working it, and you paycheck to paycheck, I'm targeting you. You don't even gotta have kids at this point, but I do target women with kids too. What'd he say? I'm waiting to see the response. You introduce affiliate, digital, and faceless marketing to a friend who having financial trouble, spends money on things he had to necessarily. They said what? They would look into it, but nothing she would be interested in. That's, I mean, to each his own. Everybody not gonna be interested in it. Everybody not gonna be interested in digital marketing, and you can't force them. I ain't forcing nobody to be interested. The people that want to attract to me gonna attract to me. Same for y'all. The people that want to attract to y'all gonna attract to y'all. I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not forcing no course on nobody. I ain't forcing you to do nothing. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Keep struggling. That's just how some people are. They stuck in that one headspace. They can't see outside of that. Right. Saying I help people in the bio is too generic. Who you helping? Be a little bit more specific. And creating this school you talking about, Sam, is not as easy as it sounds. I don't want to say it's not easy, but I went on there to do it, and the first thing they want you to put a logo up, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta have a logo. But I guess you do, because you're gonna see it on the community. So that means I gotta have a name, then I gotta go to Canva and make a logo. You can? Yep. You help people with 9 to 5s. If you want to say people because you want to target men and women, then say people. But you need to just say who you're talking to. People with 9 to 5s. Look at other people's bio. Look at my bio. Go through other people's pages. Look at their bio and take bits and pieces from it that make sense for you. Because there's only so much you can put in the bio. You're going to run out of characters. So you just want to have those keywords in there, SEO. So if you look at mine, I say I'm teaching moms tired of working 9 to 5 to go faceless with done for you digital products. That was on purpose. So I want that in my bio because it's SEO friendly. I'm making the logo now. Like it ain't about doing it. It's just when I went on there to do it, to like set it up, and then it asks you for the card number, and then it's only gonna give me 14 days free, y'all. Then it's gonna charge me $99. So hopefully, I get $99 from people before it charges me. But I didn't want to start it because why start the free trial if I'm not ready to put the logo, So I backed out of it when I realized, like, I actually went on YouTube and watched somebody's tutorial. That's how I knew what it was gonna tell me to do. I watched a tutorial on how to set up school, and then when they first started it, first thing they had to do was put a logo. And I was like, well, let me not start the trial yet. Let me have everything ready so then when I go start it, I can already put everything in place. I'm not going to be extravagant with this logo. I'm not overthinking this logo. It's going to be a simple little logo. I was gonna go to Discord, but then I did the comparison, and I don't think that would be good. I mean, I think it would be good, but it's different from school. I don't know. See, that sucks. Yeah, I haven't even looked at my subscribers in like the past 2 days. Cause I just been busy doing everything else. I haven't even looked, but it's definitely growing. It's definitely more than 230 that I had for months, months and months and months. So I'm looking at UBC. I'm looking at the community, y'all, on UBC, and somebody posted in here like earlier today that this what makes me mad. It makes me sad for people because somebody. I'm just happy. I never go in there and read like the comments. I never post in there. I just kind of mind my own business, and I'm just sitting here reading it. And she posted how everyone she got UBC. She had UBC for the past month, haven't made any sales, which that sometimes is normal. But she said my mentor encouraged me to buy from her, but hasn't helped me out. I'm pretty upset about it because I get no help whatsoever. And then she put, if anybody is willing to help me out, please comment. I would really appreciate the help and support. That's what I'm talking about. So whoever she bought from ain't helping her at all. And she in the community asking for help. And people in there responding like, hey, what's your Instagram? I'll be more than happy to help you. But they don't really have to do that. But that just goes to show everybody you buy from not helping you. Which is kind of sad in my opinion. Hi, Kelly. That's kind of messed up, actually. Right, that's sad. I just happened to come across it. I don't know if it was meant for me to see it or what, because I never read the messages in there, ever. Exactly. It's like, why would you not? And the fact that the girl haven't heard from the person not helping her at all, is bad. I mean, I get it. It's only so much help you can do. Like you can be there for people and give them direction, but they gotta post. You know, they gotta do the work. But she pretty much explained like whoever she bought from ain't helping her at all. Like giving her no direction, which is sad. Y'all got any questions? It's definitely simple. It's a simple plan. Like it's a simple, like to start and to like actually do it is simple. But I guess knowing what to do makes it seem difficult. There's actually a easy, simple business plan. Right. Celebrate and take screenshots. You can post that in your stories. So that stuff you can post to your stories. Like when you get likes and wake up to new followers, even if it's 5 followers. I used to do that in the beginning. I would screenshot how many followers I woke up to and put it in my stories. Right. And you'll be like, hey, today I'm just sharing some of my wins. I made this many followers. Thank you for the support. That's a story post that you can use throughout the day. It allows people to like follow you along your journey as you grow. I used to do it every morning, like screenshot what changed. You can screenshot your profile showing like your following versus the next day. Stuff like that you can put in your story. Okay, you figured out how to expand it. Right. So when you click on the link and the guide opens in Canva, does it say like use as template or something like that? So anytime you open something in Canva, it automatically saves it to your Canva projects. Does that make sense? So when you open it in Canva and you click use as template, or I forgot what it says. Yeah, so click that. It's automatically gonna stay in Canva as one of your projects. You just want to at the top where you change the name, when you get ready to save it, I think it's like at the top right. It may say my name on how I sent it to you. You just want to change it whenever you edit it and change the name of it and figure out like what you gonna call it. Just make sure when you get ready to save it to actually send to people, you change the name on Canva when you save it. But it's gonna automatically stay in Canva until you're ready to either get the template link or save it as a PDF. That's one thing I like about Canva. It saves your stuff automatically. But yeah, that's all you have to do. I always tell people to make a copy first, so that way you can see the original in case you start editing and mess up. So when it opens and you click use template or save template, I forgot. Click the menu bar and go down and select make a copy, and it's just gonna make 2 of them. And use one of them to edit, and then when you're done, you can save that one if that makes sense. Canva, let me see where it says it is. Make a copy it somewhere. Yeah. And then you're going to have it in there twice. That's it. And then once you get ready to actually use it, just change the name right there on that blue bar at the top next to your little profile picture or your logo, just write whatever you want it to be called whenever you get ready to share it and save it. You're welcome. A winner, hey. You got 35 followers without posting. Is that on Instagram? On IG? Yeah, I've seen pages like that that don't be having no posts, and they be having a bunch of followers. I'm like, I always wonder like why people following people that don't got posts, but it happens. Yeah, I don't know. I've came across several pages. I used to think they was fake pages. I'm like, how you got 100 followers and you ain't made a post? I don't know. Follow people back though. You want to make sure you start following people back. You don't got to follow them people, but follow people so you can keep building your followers. But you want to start posting. It could just be random people following. Yeah, that's crazy. I see it all the time though. I've seen this one, she had a lot. And I'm like, where's your posted though? It's weird. You think they paid? Usually when people pay for followers, they get a lot. They get a whole bunch of them. Because when you pay, you won't start out with paying for at least 100 to 200. There ain't going to be no such thing as 30. I don't know, Trelawney, honestly. I always make sure my follower, honestly, me, I make sure I'm not following more people that I'm getting, that's following me. But I don't think it's a such thing. Because I've seen pages where people following 1,000 people and they got 600 followers. I just pace myself with following people. So I get followers every day. Some people I'm not following first. They following me. Or maybe they finding my page and following me. And then randomly sometimes if I'm just sitting on IG like scrolling, I'll go through the list and start following people's pages. I actually click on their pages though. Like I don't just go through and hit follow, 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 follow. I click on their page and look at it. If I like the page, I follow it. And I may do maybe 6, 7, 8 people a day, like follow people. Majority of the times, those same people follow me back, so I'm gaining followers too. And then some people I don't follow back. It just depends. And I like to follow the people with the low follower count. Like I follow people that be having like 200, 300 followers all the time. Right. So I don't know, Trelawney, if it's a such thing. I've never heard nobody make a video on it, like saying don't follow too many people. You just want to make sure. The main thing is, the more followers you have, you should be having more engagement. You see, because it's like having a bunch of followers and you ain't post, you ain't comment, nobody saying nothing. It's like that's not a good look. Like to not have no comments, no, So I try to, if people comment on my videos, I'll try to comment on theirs. So I'll go through and I go through people's pages all the time and just like a whole bunch of stuff because I know it's helping them. So. And honestly, when people comment, like in your same niche, when they go on your page and comment, they doing the same thing. They doing it because they trying to build a page. So that's why they go on your page and comment. Because it's the same thing I'm telling you to do. Like comment so you can build engagement. Instagram can know you're a real person. They doing the same thing. So that's why they probably like your content too. But sometimes they might see something they like and they like, oh, let me comment because I got to get some engagement in. So they going to comment. All this yawning. Right. It should be $20 a month. I'm about to create a community, y'all. I'm gonna do it on school though. I think I'm gonna use school, but I think I'm gonna do like $10 a month, 15 at the most. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna create one. But yeah, Trelawney, if you're in a group, they should all be boosting engagement and following people. School. So school is the same platform that UBC is on. A lot of the courses you see are on school. But it's a platform where you can build your own community too if you wanted to. It charges you though. I think it's gonna charge me $99 a month. But if I charge memberships for people to join every month, it'll help me like pay it, if that makes sense. But it's SKOOL with a K. Right, yeah. I was gonna do it on Discord, but Discord is a little bit. I mean, I still can, but Discord is different. With school, you have more features, I guess, that you can use because it has like that classroom setup where you can post videos, you can post courses and stuff like that to help people. And I don't know if Discord can do that. Discord, we can do like chat, like live chat, voice recordings to communicate. But I think it's limited on what you can do. It costs less though, so like to host it or to have it. I ain't familiar with neither one of them, so. Jelani. I will. I'm gonna let everybody know. They gave me the idea on here to do it. to do to set up like some type of community. I'm doing research on how to do. Well, I see how to do it, but I'm still learning as I go on setting it up. Use Zoom for what? So Zoom, you can't like host a. Zoom is a different platform. Zoom is just made for meeting. Like, you wouldn't be able to like host a community. So if I do it on like Discord or School, you can be active in there as much as you want, even if I'm not in there. You know, you can be typing questions. People could be helping one another. I could be posting updates, posting video. You know, it's different. Zoom is just a live link that lasts for a certain amount of time and then it's gone. You know, so it's not made to be a community platform. I use Zoom to meet with people when people need help or they have questions outside of the live. That's what I use to connect with people is Zoom. I create the Zoom and then I just send them the link to their email and they join. But it's limited. It cuts you off after a certain amount of time. So Zoom wouldn't work, not to build like a community platform. Right, kind of like Telegram, right. That's what Discord is kind of like. Discord is similar to Telegram where it's a chat with different channels. So I was going to do Discord because that one is cheaper, but it's just the setup and the features of it is different from School. I watched a YouTube tutorial. Somebody compared School and Discord. Discord is kind of just like a chat where everybody chatting and reading through the chat, you know? Yeah, or WhatsApp. That's the same thing as like a chat. If I was going to go with a chat platform, I would probably use Discord. I wouldn't mind doing Telegram, but Telegram be attached to too many scams, you know? People be like, oh, this is a scam. Because Telegram always got them scams. People be on Telegram scamming, you know? So if I did the chat, it would be a Discord. I would use Discord app. But I think I'm going to use the School platform. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. That way I can post like videos in there. You know, I can post tutorials. I can even link like my YouTube videos over there or any videos that I do outside of YouTube. I can post courses. I wouldn't know what course to post because I don't have courses that I created. It would have to be something I created. But I could post like maybe different ebooks and different guides that I have in the School platform. Right, is what I'm thinking. Like all those PLR products I got a lot. Like I could edit those and like post the ones in there that I would want to make free, but not technically free because y'all will be paying like $10 or $15 a month. But I could use those PLR products and edit them, is what I'm thinking, and post the ones in there that make the most sense to help people. You know, like if I have a PLR ebook, a mini course on like email marketing or something small, like I can post those in there as, you know, because when you create something like that, you got to give people a reason that they paying $10 or $15 a month or however much you're going to charge. So you got to have educational, you got to have stuff in there that's worth it. Besides the chat. The chat alone is enough because I will be in there like chatting. So instead of y'all like waiting for me to come on live to answer questions, you could be putting your question in the chat, which that's all day 24/7. And when I see it, I can respond or anybody can respond. So you wouldn't have to like wait for the live, you know, for questions. So I think it's a good idea. Right. School. That's what I'm thinking of going with is School. And it's more secure. And it's just more organized for the subscription, the calendar. Like if I wanted to host a live Q&A, I can put it on the calendar now and host it. Like it's just more organized. And with school, you can charge what you want. Like, I wouldn't charge y'all a whole lot to join that. I'm thinking like $10, maybe 15 at the most for a subscription. But I would make sure it had like that I'm in there active, and I had like stuff in there that's gonna be of value, if that makes sense. I know some people be charging like $100 or $50 subscriptions, which, I mean, depending on what they got in there, I guess it's justifiable, you know. One thing about school though, they're gonna charge. It's a $99 fee that I will be paying every month just to continue the platform. School, yep. That autocorrect get on my nerves sometimes. I don't. I used to. My Etsy is still up though. I haven't went on Etsy in like months, so I don't know if they discontinue my stuff or if it's still on there. I have no idea. Which is kind of sad because I need to go over there and either disable it or manage it. I had a planner over there, it wasn't a social media planner, it's like a productivity planner. I need to put that planner in my actual stand store, y'all. It's a good planner. It's like an overall planner that it just don't go with my content, but it's like an overall daily planner that has everything in one place. Managing income, meal prep, what else? Like everything, all in one. Meal prep, fitness tracker, water tracker, expenses. It's like a whole bunch of different stuff in one planner. I got that on Etsy, and then I have a cup on Etsy, which is, I need to go look at that. It's connected to Printify. It's like a coffee mug where Printify will put the design on it that I created in Canva. If somebody buy it, they'll put it on there, and I have that on there. And then like, y'all remember those 90-day what was it, 90-day or $10 savings plans? You remember when everybody was doing like the savings tracker where you save $10 or $20, however you want to do it, and it equals up to like 5,000, but it's just like a PDF where you can, a digital product where you can mark it or put it in GoodNotes to track it. I have those on there. When they was popular, I created those. When they was real popular, I went on Canva and I created those because people was buying them like crazy. And I made it into like a PDF, so where when you download it, I have it in my GoodNotes. When you download it, you can put it in your digital GoodNotes, and then you can just highlight it as you go to save money. But that's all I got on Etsy. When it come to like this type of stuff, like as far as UBC, you can't go to Etsy with UBC. You can probably go over there with your done for you like PLR products, but Etsy, you can't do. Whenever you get those MRR courses, you gotta follow the rules on like where they want you to sell it at, if that makes sense. But Etsy is a good place for digital products. Me and Etsy don't get along, so I got off. A lot of people complain about Etsy's fees too, like the transaction fees being high is another reason why they don't like to use it. But Etsy is good depending on what you're selling. Like if you're selling physical products or like cups and t-shirts and all that kind of stuff, Etsy. I don't know why I don't have this. I need to put this planner in my store. I just don't know how I would market this one. To sell digital faceless and like faceless, digital, and beauty. What do you mean? Like, are they promoting digital products related to beauty? Like on the faceless account, like are they digital products related to beauty? Or are they digital products that they promoting related to something else and then they just adding in beauty products? Because what it is, you probably see pages where people in the beauty industry just deciding to do faceless and they just adding it onto their same page. But are they showing their face already? Like digital courses related to beauty. Yeah, because that's one niche. That's all beauty stuff, so it don't matter. That's the way you're supposed to do it. So a lot of people that's in the physical product industry are converting to digital because they realize people making more money with digital because it's cost effective. You're not having to buy inventory. You're not having to reorder stuff. You're not having to go to the post office and buy stamps. You're not having to ship out, get labels, and print out labels. Like, you're not having to pay for nothing. Like, you buy the course once or you buy the product once and they keep reselling. You ain't buying no supplies. So they starting to realize, like, dang, I'm in the beauty industry. I can start the products that I'm selling. I can start also creating digital products related to beauty. So that's perfect. That's the way you're supposed to do it because it's all digital. So they just incorporating physical and digital in their page. That's like you might see girls who, I know a lot of girls who sell like lashes already. Like they already have TikToks and stuff like that. If you go on TikTok, the girls, they got lash businesses, maybe lip gloss business, and they got these vendors that they get this stuff from, and they selling this stuff, and now they got ebooks teaching people like how to start a lash business or how to start a lip gloss business, or they might have a digital product in their store like a vendors list. Like you want to learn all the vendors, I got all the vendors for you to start your business. That's another digital product. So that's perfect. So they're doing physical and they're doing digital stuff all on one platform. A lot of people use Shopify for that. They'll have Shopify set up with all their physical products, and then you can add digital products on there as well on Shopify. Yep. So that works because it's all one niche, all one industry. It would be confusing if they started doing like fitness stuff and they got a beauty page related to all beauty, and then they pop up one day talking about something that got to do with fitness. You know why it's going to be confusing? Because your audience is following you and looking at you for beauty stuff, and now you're talking about fitness. And you may have people in beauty that's interested in fitness because, of course, we can be interested in multiple things, but most of the time it's not going to be like that. The people who want beauty are not going to be looking for fitness, and then your fitness people are not going to be looking for makeup. They're going to be wanting you to talk about healthy eating and all that. So you're going to confuse your audience. You're going to confuse the platform. You're going to confuse the algorithm, and it's not going to know where to push your content to. So you're going to end up with less people seeing your content, if that makes sense. So that's why you don't want to mix stuff that's so different. But yeah, selling digital products faceless and selling beauty products physical is the same thing. Sam, look, they don't be having money, but all these people that's starting, I mean, what you think they starting for? So they can get money. You think I had $500 to waste when I started UBC? No, I had to make a decision. Like, hey, you gonna let all these people make all this money selling UBC and say they learning all this stuff, or you gonna make a sacrifice and invest in this course? I got it on a payment plan. People do what they want to do. They gonna find a way. Cause I guarantee if they want to go get their hair done, or if they want to go buy some new workout clothes, or whoever it may be, they gonna find a way to do it. I don't care how paycheck to paycheck I am. I'm going to get my lashes done. You see what I'm saying? We gonna make it work. So same thing. If you want to do it, you're gonna do it. If you the people who want to invest and start this gonna do it, and the people who don't, they not gonna do it because it ain't worth it to them. They rather go buy this and buy that, and they like, I ain't doing it. So that does not make a difference. I guarantee most of my supporters who have been getting UBC don't just got $500 sitting around and say, hey, they took a leap of faith to invest in themselves because they see all the success people having. So that's a chance that they taking. So yeah, you target them people with 9 to 5s. Because I had a 9 to 5 and I ain't had no money. But I do now. Look, I had just enough money to pay them bills and get my lashes done. I don't care what's going on in this world. People gonna get them people who like lashes. Girls who like lashes, they're gonna get them lashes done, and we're gonna get these nails done. I don't care what's happening. We doing it. We doing that. So what people like, they gonna do. They gonna find a way to do it. But that's why we have payment plans. So people really don't have much of an excuse at some point. I guarantee people spend $100 eating out within a couple weeks. If they was to add up all the times they go to Starbucks or Chick-fil-A or whatever you like, I bet you if you quit doing that for a week or two, you'll have the money for that first payment for UBC. And feet, right, and feet, Trelawney. Right. So people invest in what they want to. But Sam, if you want your audience to be if you want your target audience to be a different pay bracket or a different group of people, you got to determine that. You got to figure that out. I mean, I haven't came across pages where people targeting, which, that may be a good idea, like targeting people. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta weigh your options, because if you're targeting people who already got money, then why they need to invest in UBC unless they just trying to do a career change. I mean, it could work, but you got to think about it like that. Unless you're just going for people who entrepreneurs already, you can target those people. People who don't work 9 to 5s, who run their own business. You can target people who have physical product businesses. Are you tired of shipping out products every damn day? Do you can go digital? It's so many different ways you can target people. Right. You can target business owners. Right. I wouldn't target rich people, because if people rich, 9 times out of 10, if you're smart, you've already invested in something. I know if I was rich, I wouldn't need to be targeted, because I would have my money invested somewhere and I would be making money already passively. I would be smart about it. But some people not, so it just depends. What's going to be a harder sell? Like people with money? Probably. It's going to depend on how you target them. It's easier to sell if you selling to people. They don't have to be people who don't have money. You can be targeting people. So with me, I target people who don't have time to spend with their kids because they're giving all their time to a 9 to 5. They could be making good money. I target them people too. So you got to hit pain points. You got to hit specific pain points. So one of my pain points is, are you tired of trading time for money? Because you could be making good money and go to work every day, 8 to 10 hours, and you tired of that because you're away from your kids. And you want something where you can be at home, be your own boss, you can make money. I target people. Do you want to make money from anywhere? Be able to work from anywhere. Y'all can do this from anywhere. I don't have to be at home. I do now because I work a 9 to 5. But if I was able to make this my full-time thing, you can make money from anywhere. That's another pain point people have. People don't want to be stuck at a 9 to 5 all day, and they can make more money in digital marketing and do it from anywhere. So that's another option. So it just depends on how you present your products. Start off by going to breakfast downstairs. One thing about me. Y'all, I'll be on here 5 more minutes. So if anybody got any last minute questions, ask me now. Yes. Follow faceless pages. Follow them because you're going to get inspiration from them to kind of see what they're doing and how the flow is going. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to follow you back. So, yeah, follow some of them. I follow a lot of faceless pages because they're going to be your engagement in the beginning that you need to get your account boosted. Like, they're going to comment. They're going to like your stuff. They're going to engage with you most of the time because they see you doing the same thing. Even though they doing the same thing as you, don't think you can't make sales to them people. I've been doing it. I've been making money, but I still buy stuff. I still come across people offering like new little mini courses and new PLR products. And if I see it enough times and I like it, I go right to their store and buy. Right. Okay, Irene, I will. But yeah, don't think you can't sell or buy from people in the same niche because people constantly are growing and learning and adding to their store. Because sometimes they not learning, but they get it for their audience. So if it's something that come out and they think it's going to help their audience or something they can promote to help people, they going to buy it so they can add it to help people that they promoting to. That's what I did with the little mini course I bought last week. I bought a little mini course. I haven't been promoting it though because I've been so busy doing other stuff, but I bought a little mini course. It's called Pathway to Profits. It helps you sell in your stories or teaches you how to sell in your stories, like what you should be posting. And I bought that. It was only like $20, and I posted it in my store for $22. But I bought it because I feel like once I start talking about it, it can help people. I actually learned from it though. I sat there and watched it all the way through before I put it in my store because I wanted to know what was in it so I could tell people what it's about. So I sat there and actually looked at it. It's like a video course where it's like videos, talking, audio. It's not video, it's audio. And I watched it. That's why I learned that every now and then you gotta stop posting in your story so it can reset. I like that. Is that glass? I like that. Oh, I like that. That's my actual color. My actual favorite color. I like that one. Yes, I just emailed you back. Do anybody got any last minute questions? I don't know why I keep thinking today Thursday. I'm kind of mad because it's not. It's only Wednesday. That mean I got 2 more days of work. No, I'm off Friday, y'all. I'm off Friday, so I got 1 more day. I'm gonna have the school community up by Friday for sure. I'm gonna have it up and going. Yes, it is Go Faceless, Go Faceless 20 at Gmail. Why is there a 20? I don't know. There's no reason for that, but yeah. You're welcome. I think I know why I used 20 because my birthday is on the 20th. So I think that was the reason for the 20. No more questions, y'all, on UBC or digital marketing. November. I'm a Scorpio. November, the best month of the year. My birthday, right before Thanksgiving. December 20th. We 30 days apart. You are is that Sagittarius? It's either Sagittarius or I think Capricorn. I don't know what the cutoff day is. Sagittarius. Yep. And you right before Christmas. I would hate that. They'll be trying to buy me one gift. I'd be like, no, ma'am. I'm gonna need a birthday gift and a Christmas gift. We not combining these two gifts. Right before Christmas. You used to it, see? Yeah, I will say that December is a good month too. I love November. I love that time of year. Like I like the fall. The fall is my favorite season. So I was definitely born in the right month because out of all the seasons, fall the best to me because it's not cold, it's not hot. Y'all already know in Texas it's not cold. I don't know about where y'all from, but in Texas, November is about 70 degrees still. It's like the perfect weather. The bugs gone. It's just cool enough for the bugs to be gone, the spiders to be gone, and it's like perfect weather outside. You can't complain. Right. It's my favorite. And my worst season is spring. I hate spring. I actually rather deal with this Texas heat in the summer because when spring get here, everything blooming, pollen flying everywhere, my allergies on 10, bugs coming out, and they acting like it's just I hate spring. It's horrible. And by the time summer come, it's hot, but at least the bugs go hide somewhere or do something. Right. That pollen in the spring is horrible. Yep. Like, it literally don't get cold here, y'all. It get cold, but it don't stay cold. It get cold, it might be cold 2 days, and then it be back hot. And I'm talking about in dead of December and in January. It's going to get cold. We might have a little cold front. It might get down to like 40 degrees for like a day. And then during the day, it's probably in the 60s. At night, it'll be in the 40s. And the next week, it may be 70 degrees outside, literally. It's bipolar. December 28th. I know somebody on December 28th. 2 gifts. I know that's right. 2 gifts. Does it rain a lot here? Not really. I mean, lately the weather been crazy. So I don't know if God trying to tell us something, but we've been getting like crazy weather. Hailing and storming just out of the blue. But I wouldn't say it rains a lot. It's normal amount of rain. But we definitely don't have like a real winter. And don't let it get too cold. They're gonna close everything down in Texas. One drop of sleet, if that ever happened, everything closed. No school, no work, everybody off the roads. Whoever in Texas know I'm telling the truth. Like, we don't know how to function in weather that gets super cold or if it gets like ice on the road because of any little wetness. Like, they close everything down. Like, there's no buses running, no nothing. No school buses. Literally. It is, right. Them hot, these southern states, like, we're not designed to like be able to function in that. Like, our cars are not designed for that. Our pipes in our house is not designed for that. Like, nothing is designed for weather below a certain degree. Right. Yeah, Irene, you said it right. They can't drive when it's dry. They sure can't drive when it's raining. or cold or whatever. Texas got some of the worst drivers. Houston got some of the worst drivers ever. Look, Alicia though, everything be closed. No work, no nothing. Just stay at home. Don't even come. Don't even get out. Don't even try to get out on the road. But yeah, I don't think it rained a lot. The weather been crazy lately. Like tornadoes, the tornado that came through Houston and all that. That's not normal. Yeah, they don't play. You better not get in that left lane. That's for sure. You get in that left lane, you better be driving, or get all the way to the right. Inside for everything. Right, it's crazy. I wouldn't change it for nothing though. I couldn't live nowhere else. I definitely couldn't live nowhere else where it's cold at. If the weather ain't like Texas, I ain't going. Cause I'm used to it. Right. Right. Yeah, I think the climate is just changing everywhere. Like everything, I don't know if it's global warm. I don't know. Like something is definitely off with the weather in all areas. It's like we get odd weather that we usually don't get. Yeah, you're gonna learn how to drive in Texas for sure. Yeah, I follow a few people from Chicago and they always complaining about how it's still cold. And I'm like, cold? Or how the weather, how they winters last so long and all that. And I'm just like, I couldn't do it. Not living in Texas my whole life, there's no way I could live in a place like Chicago. It's impossible. Yep, shut down. No school. They're gonna have it on all the TV channels, all the news channels, no school with that little thing going across the bottom. ISD, this ISD closed, that one closed. Just say all school closed in Texas at this point. It'd be all ISDs closed. It's crazy. All right, y'all. I'll stay on here all night if I keep talking. Fine. Just stay home. It's crazy. The weather is crazy though. Like I went to Houston today. Well, Pearland just to get my lashes done, and I saw the clouds turning black, the sky turned black all of a sudden. I'm like, it was sunny on this side of the street and dark on this side of the street. Kid you not, I'm driving, looking forward, looking at sun, and looking at my rear view, looking at this black overcast. And when I tell you I got my ass on back down the road to where I live at, out of there, I was like, cause lately it's been crazy. Good night, Stephanie. Yes, thank you, Kelly. All right, y'all. I am about to get off of this live. Good night, Irene. What's today? Wednesday? I'll probably come live tomorrow, but if I do it tomorrow, it's gonna be earlier than I came today. Cause today I wanted to go live tomorrow was my plan and not go live today. So that's why it was so late today. So I'll probably go live tomorrow, but it'll be sooner. Probably like 5 or 6, something like that tomorrow. Hey, so far, almost 9K. I think I haven't checked. Really, I've made over 10K if I add in the PLR project because that counts. I just don't get the money until June. Good night, Trelawney. So I've made over 10K in May, for sure. For May. So yep, I'll be on live tomorrow around 5 or 6 probably. All right, y'all. He said, yes, God. Right. Look, I'm just hoping. I still hope and pray every day that I remain consistent. I know I'm going to be consistent, but I want my money flow to be consistent. But yeah, I wish everybody the best of luck and success with this. Good night, Alicia. I'm tired too. It's 9:40 here. Almost 10 o'clock. But yes, I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll come back live tomorrow, y'all. Good night, everybody.